What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Doxy and today I'm going to be helpful because it is now officially summer, and in the summer we tend to get treated to a wide range of new anime releases, so many so that it can get a little bit daunting when you're deciding what to watch next. And that's why today we are watching the top 10 most anticipated anime of summer 2025. So hopefully you and I both can have something that catches our eye and maybe helps us decide what to watch next. Here's hoping. So as always, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I was told specifically to watch this one in particular because apparently there's something in it that's going to really excite me. So hell, let's find out what it is together. Let's get on with the show. Right, summer 2025. Let's see what you're cooking.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the anime that are more
Sakamoto!
than likely to make you forgo the
Down to
summer
Dan, I
sun
think.
and binge watch instead.
Yeah, it had to be, didn't it?
Number 10, The Summer Hikaru
Summer Hikaru
One
died.
of manga's most beloved horrors is
Horror?
finally getting its flowers. So let the psychological
Horror. Okay, I'm listening.
やっぱ光ちゃうやろ
A random confrontation with his longtime bestie turns Yoshiki's life into a nightmare when it's revealed that Hikaru is not really Hikaru.
Oh.
Whatever has replaced him is otherworldly, dangerous, and obsessed with him.
That sounds sick. I am invested, friends.
So begins one
Good
hell of a
lord.
toxic relationship as Yoshiki forces himself to maintain his friendship with this new Hikaru out of a twisted sense of love, even as the bodies start to pile up.
This sounds right up my alley, and it's really cool to look at. Although, I would like to question why I've never heard of this, because I love horror, I love psychology, and I love psychological horror. So this seems like something I would have heard about or seen somewhere, but evidently not. Plus side though, we're one show into the list and I'm already invested and I already want to watch it. So that's a very good omen for the rest of the list. Hopefully. Hopefully I haven't just jinxed that, but
何かが壊れ
definitely going to watch that.
Number 9,
Dr. Stone.
Science Future
Good show.
Part 2.
I love me some Senku.
last outing is set to go as he and his fellow members of the Kingdom of Science endeavor to reach the moon and finally put an end to the petrification that has left
Obviously,
humanity
obviously.
as statues.
ダークサイドの科学使いとガチ対決か負けらんねえなそんだけは
As
Oh.
monumental a task as that is, their troubles don't stop there, as they're still under threat from the viciousness of Dr. Zeno and his refusal
Not
to
Dr.
allow society
Zeno.
to return to the way it was.
見せてあげようじゃないか実にエレガントな21世紀人類の科学の世界を
When's this coming
Not
out?
to mention the philosophical dilemma of whether allowing millions to return at once into such a radically altered world isn't so much salvation as it is a kill
Oh,
switch.
that sounds funky as well. 2 out of 2 I want to watch so far.
Number 8.
Grand Blue, never seen this show, heard good things though.
Buzzed. After way too long a wait, anime's most destructive and hilarious gaggle of college kids
That was fun.
are back.
Woo!
While you'd think that this series would be leaning into the cliche of the typical slice of life,
Is it
with a
not?
central focus on a particular outdoor activity.
I always thought it was a slice of life
Scuba
anime.
diving, that's just on the surface. It doesn't take long before you realize this series is all about getting boozed and its consequences, trying to get ladies and its failings, and ultimately attempting to make it as an adult and its impossibilities.
Try and get ladies, fail at getting ladies, get drunk instead. Sounds eerily similar to my teenage years, so this is probably going to be quite fun to watch because I think a lot of people, most people, especially guys, will resonate with this. So this also might be worth a watch, definitely. Like, I like a good cringy tongue-in-cheek anime that's got a little bit of slice of life in there. So if this can fill that gap for me, I'm a happy boy. Good
All
dance.
we know is that the gang is back. There's new ladies on the horizon, and the cringe is gonna
I
be
do love some cringe.
almost as much as the
Do it.
alcohol. Number 7.
What?
Rascal does
Hold the damn phone. There's more Bunny Girl. Bunny Girl is one of my favorite shows. Also, the movie was really good as well. And I had no idea, not even an inkling, that they were making more of it. And this just proves how much of a rock I actually live under and how much I'm not up to date with anime news, and I should be. This is the greatest thing that's going to happen to me this year because I have wanted for so long more Bunny Girl, and that has just made my day so complete.
Bunny Girl Senpai was one of the most refreshing, erudite,
God, I love
and
this show.
romance series to come out in a long while. One that broached the subject of an invisible girl in a Playboy bunny costume
Without being weird.
Purity instead of fan service.
Yep. Ah, it's such a cute
Now it seems to be
show.
following things up again with a sequel that once again throws weary bro Sakuta into a situation where young women find themselves at the mercy
Of
of the
puberty syndrome.
debilitating supernatural affliction known as puberty
Yeah,
syndrome.
as always.
いい子のところにプレゼントを配るものだからね。
You can't avoid it, mate.
There's a cute girl dressed as Santa distributing it like presents.
Of course.
there is.
Why wouldn't there
私
be?
とサクタは知ってるから、未来を変えるのがどれだけ残酷で大変か。
Number 6.
Oh, I don't care about Shield Hero, man. Go back to Bunny Girl.
Previous tumbles, you could say this series has been the struggle of the Shield Hero for some time now.
It's not great. Season 1 was good. Season 3 was okay.
Third season managed to bring things back into
But I'm not gonna
focus.
watch any more of it.
Cliffhanger pointed
I don't
towards
think.
a, hopefully, much grander fourth outing.
Yeah. I'm not risking it, man.
After the revelation that Raptalia is descended from
Royalty, yeah, Royal Raccoon.
Naofumi is about to square up to an entire empire. Not the best of times given the imminent return of the world-destroying Phoenix. Let's hope the series is able to deflect any more problems and rise on up to greater heights.
I just don't think it will, though. Like, it's underwhelming. I know people might really enjoy this show, and that's fine. You can like whatever you want. But Rising of the Shield Hero was only good in season 1. It was phenomenal, even. Season 2 sucked. Season 3 was okay, and I just don't trust that season 4 is going to be anything close to how good season 1 was. So it's just not worth watching. And I know a lot of people enjoy it, and you're more than welcome to. That's your prerogative, but it ain't for me, man. Like, honestly, I thought it was massively overhyped.
Number 5.
Now,
Kaiju
this
number
show
8,
is not
Season 2.
overhyped.
Punching
This is
his way through his
phenomenal.
Shonen brethren, Kafka and his newfound status as a kaiju hybrid made for some of the best action we'd seen
It was
in a debut
so,
anime.
so good. I caught this late, but it was
Now
really
he's
good,
back
worth
with a
watching. I should have watched it
promotion
earlier.
And a new squad, ready to do some serious damage.
Excellent.
The sequel season looks to have Kafka as the tip of the spear as he's forced to join with the most powerful division of the Defense Force.
Oh,
お前を第一部隊に編成する
With a new
Ooh.
roster of quirky and lethal characters, we're more than likely going to grow attached to before seeing them go splat.
and they're definitely gonna go splat, because they always go splat. Ooh, July.
Number 4, Call of the Night.
I have
Season
never
2.
seen season 1, let alone season 2.
1ヶ月以内。
What is this show?
While there's been a growing subgenre of anime featuring people who wander about at night in order to help find purpose in their rapidly altering life, none
Okay.
did it better than Call of the Night. Why? 2 reasons. It has vampires, and one
Excellent.
of them happens to be Nazuna, a fun-loving,
Good for her.
mischievous, and ever so spicy bloodsucker.
Oh, I love me a spicy bloodsucker. My favorite kind of bloodsucker.
Relationship with dorky yet well-meaning Ko bloomed among the early hours of the morning, made for a captivating watch. And with the first series concluding with a greater sense of danger being brought to the forefront, we can't wait to
Do you know
see
what? Weird
how they
manky
follow
feet,
up
bro.
so
Get 'em
many
away from me.
bombshells.
そして嘘つきのヤモリくん。
Credit where credit's due. It looked pleasing to the eyeballs, but I don't think I'm gonna watch it. Like, that didn't drag me in. Nothing wrong with vampires, nothing wrong with spicy vampires, but just, I don't know. That one didn't really catch my attention. I want something a bit more in-depth or stupid.
Number 3,
Speaking of stupid, there we go.
Days,
Sakamoto
Part 2.
Days. I will definitely watch this.
なんか痩せら
I
れ
love Sakamoto.
If you thought the action was raw as before, then you ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing
Despite
yet.
gaining a bit of a dad bod in later life,
bit of a dad
Sakamoto
bod?
remains the deadliest
He's
hitman the
round.
world has ever known. And even though he's committed to the desire to try and leave his old life behind, it's certainly not done with him.
娘がいるそうだね、坂
He
本。
does indeed.
On account that the bounty placed on his head has now led to 4 of the most dangerous murderers in the world now gunning for his
It's
head.
fine, he'll
And
beat
to
him
the
up.
Source material, know that the fights are only about to get crazier from here.
Wow.
Number 2.
My Dress Up Darling, okay.
Season 2. At long last, one of anime's steamiest and most adorable pairings are back.
Uh-huh.
With a friendship originally born from a newfound love of cosplay and photography,
Yep.
Marin and Gojo's bond swiftly went stratospheric upon their realization that they both have the hots for one another.
No, it was because of the
Now,
outfits,
they're
mate.
back, and we can't wait to see how they plan on crossing that final hurdle.
Uh-huh.
Besides seeing Marin pose as every kind of spicy fandom character under the sun.
I bet.
私思い立ったら速攻動く人だからほら行こう
はい。
They practically broke the internet last time with their antics, so God knows what kind of trouble
The outfits
these
are pretty
two will
good, though.
find themselves in this time.
I'm not against that outfit either. It's a good outfit. I'm good with it. The problem with My Dress Up Darling is a lot of people won't admit to enjoying the show purely because people think you're a degenerate if you enjoy this show. And as a proud degenerate, I will say, it's a good show. I don't remember the plot of it too much other than cosplay and skimpy clothes, and I will be honest about that. But it's a good show. Watch it, just don't watch it with people. Watch it alone, in a dark room with the door shut. Also, can we all just agree that number 1's gonna be Dan to Dan, because it hasn't been mentioned yet, and there's no way we're gonna get through a top 10 anticipated list without Dan to Dan being somewhere on it. So if it is number 1, I have a hot take about Dan to Dan, and I'll say it at the end, only if number 1 is Dan to Dan, which I think it might be. Of course it is. I'm not even surprised.
Few anime have exploded onto the mainstream in the same manner as
Absolutely. It's a global phenomenon.
The abject absurdity of the premise, featuring a pair of high schoolers who discover that both the extraterrestrial and the paranormal exist, all the while balancing it with tender characterization, the best kind of vulgar humor, along with a candidate for best modern anime
Absolutely,
romance.
and it's
This
done
anime
well.
was truly
I'll give it
firing
credit.
on all cylinders.
Very, very much done well.
Where else could you hope to find a show that makes you weep in one episode before moving on to a subplot involving the main character's missing magical gonads? While
a
season 2
weird
does
show.
seem to be tinged with more darkness, we have no doubt we can expect the same level of outrageousness to rear its head soon enough. Which
Okay, I should probably tell you this hot take before I go any further in this video, and the hot take is Dan to Dan is a good show. That's it though. It is not the greatest show ever made. I think people have a few blinkers on when it comes to Dan to Dan because it has been hyped to such a degree that it's never going to live up to any of the hype, because I think people are going overboard with it. They're making it out like this is all wonderful and amazing, and it is good. I will premise it's a good show, but that's about what it is. It's a good show. It's weird, yes. The characters are pretty good. The art style is phenomenal. The soundtrack and the OST and the OP, all wonderful, but it's not the greatest show ever made, and I think it was a little bit underwhelming. Not saying it's a bad show, like I said, it's just not an amazing show. I think people are distracted by all the nice things like the music and the art style and the cool characters, that they've kind of negated the fact that the plot is a little bit So that's just my opinion. You're welcome to enjoy it. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna enjoy it. I'm just not gonna do cartwheels over it like most people are. What I am gonna do cartwheels over though is the new Bunny Girl, because that looks fun. I love Bunny Girl, as I said earlier. I love everything to do with the Rascal Doesn't Dream Of series. This is going to be just as good. I can tell by looking at it. I can tell by what I heard of the plot. I'm also very excited for that psychological horror that was at #1, that Hikaru, I think it was called, like My Friend Hikaru or whatever it's called. That one looks phenomenal. I'm going to check that out immediately as soon as I finish recording this video. There was a lot of good shows on this list. It was actually surprising because I don't usually trust Watch Mojo lists. They're usually a bit iffy, but on the whole, a good 8 out of 10 of them, I would say, looked very, very good. And a few of them I'd never heard of before, so that's always an extra plus. But my question to you today, guys, is what show are you most excited for this summer? It could be something that was on this list, something that wasn't on this list. That doesn't matter to me. Just let me know in the comments what you're excited for, because I love hearing from you guys, and also I like hearing new shows that might be worth a watch. So win-win, you know? Thank you so much for giving me 10-15 minutes of your day today. You've been beautiful. I've been Doxy, and I'll see you soon for more anime content. Peace out.